Leo, you're the last of this series, but you're not least ever. Welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine, in case you don't know me. I'm looking at the next 6 months tonight. We're going to do July to December 2023. I might have done a yearly reading in January for you guys. I did skip a few signs this year. My bad. But anyway, if I did create a video, I will link it. You can find that link in the description box below. The setup is 1 card per month, only uprights with this deck, and then I clarify with a different deck with both uprights and reversed cards. So let me get all the cards on the table for you so we can start talking. Okay, I'm gonna put those back because 2 fell out and I don't know which one would be for July. So let me backtrack on this and shuffle some more. I will pull out of this deck. I just want to give it a really good shuffle first. Okay. July. The Wheel of Fortune. It was worth the wait. August, the 4 of Wands. September, the Star. October, the 5 of Swords, my bad. November, the Emperor. And December, the 2 of Pentacles. Let's get the clarifying cards. I take pop-outs on this one. 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords. You get the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the 5 of Swords again in the reverse. It almost fell 5 of Swords on top of 5 of Swords as a clarifier, almost. And then the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so July, look at this. You're waiting for a change, like you can smell the wind, you can feel that it's shifting for you. I said the smell, right? It's important. It's almost like you're getting either an intuition about something. You're being forewarned. I don't know if you really get like a clair. Sometimes the clairs come obviously through all the 5 senses, so maybe even sense. It's very possible because that was very strong, a very strong cue. Very strong memories are attached to odors, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's almost like a smell gave you an image, and that image is what you are either foreseeing that will happen, or that you feel is a sign for what you know will happen, or that you wish happens, something like that. It has to do with, I want to say home base. I also see this as you being trapped at home in this case. And we also see it here. The Star is with the 10 of Wands in September. So in both cases, you've got beautiful cards of like, I want to say, the Star for me, she's free, right? She's liberated, emancipated, but yet she's being constricted, weighed down. And here, whatever is stable and joyful and celebratory becomes very heady, limiting as well. So in both cases, it's like it's a lot of pressure around you, Leo. Let's see if we can see why that is, what really happens. You have, okay, I know what it is. So 5 of Swords with Ace of Cups, and then the Emperor in November with the 5 of Swords in the reverse. There's quarreling, right? That's what it is. Luckily, the clarifying 5 of Swords didn't fall on the 5 of Swords. So it's not creating a bigger argument. It would have been a bigger argument if it would have been the case. But there is a disconnect. In this fight, there's gonna be, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. There's gonna be harsh words, enough that it's gonna affect the relationship. Like the feelings in the relationship are gonna get bruised. Yes, bruised. Yes. Mind you, it's followed by an apology, which is quite strange, because the apology is not really a full-on apology. It's more like a decree. Someone decrees this Emperor, whichever authority figure that is for you. It could be a boss, an employee. Like we're looking at, it could be love, could be anything in this case, right? So I like this kind of reading where you can make the situation apply to you more easily. It has more, it can apply to more people. But just know that there's an authority figure, or there's someone in a with power that decrees that there's got to be a truce. So I like that. I like the fact that it's imposed, and yet it might be very uncomfortable. So it's like forcing you to apologize, or forcing someone else to apologize to you. But I think that overall, if there was an exchange of harsh words, it must have been from both sides. So most likely, both sides will have to forgive one another and excuse one another. Apologize to one another. The decree here, it works, but it doesn't work fully. We can see here that it's going to leave the two protagonists kind of hanging. Is going to put you in a position where, because the apology didn't necessarily come from you guys by yourselves, yes, it's almost going to be like a factious apology. It's going to look like everything is settled on the outside, but I'm not sure with this, the fact that it doesn't fully work here. This card shows me that there might be hesitation in terms of really forgiving. And if it's not hesitation, then it's one moment, one person up like wanting to apologize, the other staying really, really angry. It could be. So different positions on the two people, or it could be indecisions on both parts. You see, there's a myriad of different ways it can show up. But overall, there's this sort of a up in the air kind of scenario in December where, yes, you're being asked to apologize, and it works, partially works. that's what happens. But I want to come back to this July, the particular download about the smell. I wonder if that's different or if it pertains to this situation. You might have like a specific smell that reminds you of that person, or either a good or even a bad moment that you would have had with them. Or again, it could be a sign by the universe, and it could be very completely random to what I'm describing here, and not necessarily remind you of that person, but just forbear you of, or foretell of maybe the argument, or the opposite, maybe foretelling of the apology or the decree of that apology. You know, the fact that you have to get along with this person, that it's being imposed on you. You have to, if that happens, if you've watched this video to the end up to now, and if for real you get some kind of a smell or a scent of some kind, and it triggers a memory or some kind of image that really describes this situation, like either the fight or the fact that someone is imposing an apology between the two of you, please tell me what that was. I'd love to know the link, right? How it actually played, how you actually pieced it together. Because I have hearing and I see, but I don't smell clues. I don't get that. I know some people do, but I don't. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. Anyway, you do me a favor if you shared. Thank you in advance. So on your way out, please like the video, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.